Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing just a simple get ready with me while I chat with you all about some products and tools that were just fail products for me. They did not work out, didn't live up to my expectations or my hopes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you all are new here, hi, my name is Haley, and everything here on my channel is gluten-free, whether that's me taking you through the grocery store and showing you how to do gluten-free grocery shopping, or it's makeup, skincare, hair care, you name it, it is all gluten-free. So I am getting started on my foundation, going in with my favorite ColourPop foundation, which is the Hydrating Hyaluronic, what is it called? Hydrating Hyaluronic, oh gosh, Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation from ColourPop. So I'm just going to go ahead and start getting this onto my face. Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I hope that you all are enjoying this fall weather, if that has hit you yet. Here where I live, it is still pretty darn sunny and it still feels like summer, hence the more summer colored t-shirt. I have not fully embraced fall yet. Contrary to popular opinions, it's not my favorite season personally. I really like to be warm, and so spring is more my favorite season. I do think fall is beautiful. I do enjoy some things about fall. I enjoy it being a little bit cooler than summer, but I personally just prefer that kind of spring summer feel. So I'm just starting off by getting a little bit of this foundation onto my skin, covering up my redness and blemishes. And of course I'm using my favorite foundation brush, which is this guy from Scott Barnes, the 6'8". It just buffs your foundation in like a dream, super quick and easy. Alright, next up I'm going to be applying my contour. So I'm going into my contour stick from KKW Beauty and applying this right underneath my cheekbone area, so under the lip. I don't really contour my nose. I do sometimes, but I don't know. I just feel like it either makes my nose look bigger or you can't really tell that I even did anything, so sometimes I just don't do it at all. And I'm going in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'm going to start kind of stippling in the product. So the first tool that I'm going to talk about that just did not quite live up to the hype that it has an Allure Best of Beauty award, and I was really hopeful about this product. I was excited to use it. I was excited to purchase it and have it in my, I guess my routine, so to speak. And this is the T3 Airbrush. So I was really excited about this airbrush, which is a tool that you can use that has like a round brush attachment on it, and it has like a flat brush attachment, and it's basically a hair dryer that has a brush on the end. So you're supposed to be able to kind of run it through your hair and get a lot of more of a sleek and shiny look to your hair, and that round brush is supposed to give you tons of volume and all of that and give you that perfect salon blowout at home. So my husband purchased one for me. I was super excited to give it a try, and it just did not live up to the hype. I was hopeful because it had won that Allure Best of Beauty award, so I'm like, certainly this has got to be good, because also I have a T3 wand. I have the one that has like the attachments that you could take on and off, the base, the convertible base, and I love it. It works great. It makes the curls last really long in my hair, and I just like it a lot. It's really easy to use and it's simple, but it still feels nice and high quality and professional. And I really enjoy the product, so I was really excited about this product. I know I've said that a few times, so I was hoping to get a bunch of volume because my hair is really naturally pretty darn flat. I don't get a whole lot of volume to my hair. This is about as good as it gets at the roots for me. I can put some curls in and that makes a difference as far as like volume down here. But anyway, I was hoping to get that salon quality blowout, get lots of height and kind of wispy ends and all of that. And I did get the wispy ends part to my hair. That part I really liked. It was about from here down of my hair after I used it. It was nice. I liked how the ends of my hair kind of went different directions, and it was sleek and it was soft and it was shiny. So that part was really good. But I used it obviously at the roots and the base of my hair as well, and it just did not give any volume or lift. I'm going into my cream blush from Fenty Beauty now. Yeah, it just did not live up to the hype. And as I'm talking about these products, if any of these products or tools are things that are your ride or die, that you absolutely love, keep using them by all means. Everyone's preferences are different, and makeup and hair care and skincare, it's so personal. So if you love it, keep using it, keep loving it. And if you are wanting that straight, sleek, not overly volumized look to your hair, then that would be a great product for you, but it just didn't give me the look that I was hoping for. So next up, I'm going into my concealer from e.l.f. I'm just going to do little dots. I'm just going to go ahead and blend, kind of use a stippling motion first to kind of get that product where I want it the most, and then I'll blend it out. Alright, so I'm happy with where the concealer is now. So now I'm going to go back into the Expert Face brush that I used for my blush and contour, and I'm going to go along the edges and just further blend out so that there are no harsh lines and everything is just a nice seamless blend of product from one to the other. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and set my under eyes, and you want to make sure that your concealer is all blended before you do this and that you don't have any creasing happening. So the next tools that I'm going to share with you all are some eyelash curlers. Actually, I had my favorite eyelash curler. I had had it for years and it worked great. It gave my eyelashes a nice curl, and I ran out of the little refill pads for my curler. So I ended up realizing that I just needed to buy a new curler since I couldn't find any of the replacement pads. So now I'm just kind of powdering on my nose and along my chin area. So I purchased a few different eyelash curlers just to find the perfect one. So I started off with one from e.l.f. It was $3, and I'm like, e.l.f. makes great quality products. I love, obviously, their concealer that I just used. I used their brush for my under eyes. I also just used their sponge underneath my under eyes. They make great products. So I'm like, let's try it. So I purchased it and I used it on my lashes, and it was terrible. It just did not add any curl to my lashes. They were super straight. I kept having to try to curl them over and over and over again, and it just did not do anything to my eyelashes. You couldn't even tell that I had done anything to them. It was a fail for sure. It was not worth even the $3 that I spent on it. So the next eyelash curler I bought was from Tweezerman, and that one, it did the same thing as the e.l.f. one. It was a little bit better, and I didn't have to curl my lashes as many times to get a curl, but it just fell out really fast, and it just did not hold up, and it just wasn't a good curler for my lashes. Now, I also know that I have fairly difficult lashes to curl. My lashes are very straight and they fall down really easily and very quickly. So I need something that gives them a nice stiff crimp and that will hold up throughout the day. So that one was a no for me. So the next one I tried was from Revlon. Now this one was different, and the reason I purchased it is because it was so different, and it had 2 pads on it. So you know, a regular eyelash curler, it just has the one pad on the inside, on the bottom part, and this one had a pad on the top and the bottom. And so what it did is when you curled your lashes, the top, I guess it was the bottom one, had little bitty steps up to it, so it was supposed to give your eyelashes that nice swooping curl, and it was different, and the pad wasn't more of that silicone feel, it was more like a hard kind of rubber feeling, and I was interested in it. I was intrigued by the kind of different look and design to it, so I decided to give it a try. I think it was like $7, and it was actually pretty darn good. I would definitely recommend this lash curler if you want to try something different. I actually really enjoyed it. The only thing was that it definitely had a different feel to it. While you were using it, it felt kind of thick on your eyes. It didn't feel as thin and as lightweight as some curlers I've used, i.e. this one, which ended up being the winner. But I actually really liked the lash curler. It gave my lashes a good curl. I really liked the kind of different technology to it. And yeah, it was kind of different and it was fun and it did work well. So it was a fail for me only because this one worked better. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. It is a little bit pricier, but I like how lightweight it is. I like the simplicity of it. It works well. It gives my lashes a nice curl quickly. I don't have to spend 10 hours curling my lashes to get a nice crimp on them. It holds my lashes up a lot longer than any of the other lash curlers besides the Revlon, because that one was pretty good. But I just liked this one better overall. I just felt like I got a better curl on my lashes faster than any of the other lash curlers. But if you want to try one out, I would definitely recommend either one of those two, the Shiseido or the Revlon one with the red steps up. Do you ever get mascara in your hair when you're doing your lashes? Just got it in my bangs. Ugh. So I'm just gonna let my mascara dry. I'm gonna do my brows quickly off camera and I'll be right back. Do you ever have one of those days where you just can't get your brows to match? I feel like I'm having one of those days. Like, I know they're not supposed to be like twins, but it's like, I don't feel like they're sisters or even like distant relatives, cousins twice removed. Anyway, so my brows are done. I'm wanting to do something a little bit more colorful today, so I am reaching for my KKW Beauty Classic Blossom palette, and I am going to start with the shade Tree, which is this pretty kind of purpley taupey color. And I am going to start with my Scott Barnes, gosh, I can't talk today, 6'2" crease shadow brush. And I'm going to start buffing this into my crease. So The next product I want to talk about are mascaras. I have tried so many different kinds that I can't even remember how many I've tried or which ones I've tried. But I'm going to do my best. So I remember when I was just first starting off with makeup, CoverGirl, I know they don't even make this mascara anymore. If you remember it, it was in a kind of maroonish red tube, and it had more of that stiff bristle rubber brush that were kind of, you know, that spiky material, and it did such a good job, or at least I thought then it did. I wish that there were more mascaras with brushes like that personally, because I just really liked how they could manipulate my lashes, and it felt like it didn't get as clumpy as it kind of like combed through the lashes and separated them as I went through with the mascara. But anyway, so a little bit of nostalgia there. So the first mascara that did not work out well for me was from Collab Beauty. Now this is a brand that I heard of on YouTube, and it is at Sally Beauty, and it is a brand that is not super expensive by any means. I think it was like $7.99 or something like that. I will have the products and the actual prices linked down below just for your information. Like I mentioned earlier when I was talking about my lash curlers, my eyelashes are very straight and they don't hold a curl for very long unless I get a good crimp on them, and then I can get a mascara that is somewhat more of that kind of tacky feeling, more of that creamy consistency rather than that kind of thin watery based. And the Collab Beauty mascara just did not give my lashes any hold or any curl. Most of the time for any kind of mascara that doesn't work for me, which is true for the next following mascaras that I'm going to talk about as well, is they just didn't hold a curl and they didn't make my lashes look as nice and full and voluminous as I was wanting, and they just made my eyelashes go straight within like minutes. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is from Thrive Cosmetics. Now this one actually is a little bit different. It is more of the tubing mascara, and so that like when you get your eyelashes wet at night when you go to take it off, you can like do this business, and it's like actual tubes just kind of come off your lashes. It's super cool. It's really easy on your lashes. So, and I had one a long time ago that I had really enjoyed, and that one was just a dud for me. Again, this was another mascara that was pretty hyped in the YouTube community, and I just didn't love it. It just didn't work for me as well as I was hoping it would, and it made my lashes straight. It didn't curl them. It didn't hold a curl at all, and my lashes just fell straight and flat. Same thing with the Honest mascara. I was hoping for a cleaner brand, and I do like Jessica Alba's line for Honest, and I use their shampoo and conditioner, and I really do enjoy it. But the mascara was just a dud for me. Same problem. Straight lashes, didn't hold the curl, blah. This is the same color, by the way, that I'm just buffing onto my lower lash line. I'm using Tree. And now I'm going to go in with my Pure Minerals utility brush, and I'm going to go into this purple color called Season, which is this pretty purple right here. I'm just going to go on the outside edge of my eye to give some color and dimension. So the next mascara, let's see, what was it? So the next two mascaras that I'm going to talk about were actually mascaras that almost made the cut. They were pretty good, but they didn't beat out the mascara that I use right now, which is my current favorite. So what I'm talking about are two hyped, very well-known mascaras, and they did work well, The first one is from Too Faced, the Better Than Sex Mascara, and that was one that I had tried out right before my wedding day. Actually, I was looking for the perfect makeup to create my wedding day look, and I tried that mascara and I was hopeful, and it actually did work out pretty well. It gave nice volume, it had a fairly nice hold to it. It lengthened my lashes, I liked the formula, and it worked really pretty darn well. And so people who don't have finicky lashes like I do will probably love that mascara. You've probably already tried it yourself. You probably already know whether you personally like it or not because it's been out for ages. But I tried that mascara and it was pretty darn good. And it was a product that I almost used on my wedding day, but it didn't quite make the cut because it didn't hold my lashes up as long as the current product that I'm using. The second mascara that also almost made the cut was the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. Again, a product that I'm sure you all have heard of. It is in that classic purple tube, and I really did like it as well. It gave nice lift and nice curl to my lashes, and it gave good volume and length. So it was really a good formula, and of course I like that Tarte uses a cleaner formula, but again, it just didn't have the longevity of my favorite, which you have seen me use pretty much every day on my channel. This is the Colossal Waterproof Mascara from Maybelline. I found that the waterproof is really what I need to stick with to give my lashes the curl and the longevity of the curl throughout the day without my lashes just falling straight as a board throughout the day. I have noticed, of course, with any kind of humidity or whatever, after multiple hours of wear, my lashes will start to kind of droop downwards, but such is life. The hair goes, the eyelashes go, you know, what do you do? So next I'm going to go into Cherry, which is this really pretty kind of metallic-y berry color. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to press this onto my lid. And I'm going to go next to the purple, and I'm just going to kind of press it on towards the center of my lid. I'm not covering up the purple, but I'm just kind of blending it into the edge of where that purple starts. I love this color. It's really nice and saturated. It's a really beautiful color. It's something that I definitely didn't have in my collection before this product, and it's something that I really enjoy. But of course you do have to watch out for fallout. So just take a nice fluffy brush and whisk it away, and don't use too much pressure when you're using the brush, just kind of lightly flick. So I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Every time I use this palette, I wonder why I don't use it more. I love this cranberry shade. I think when I got the palette, it was the shade that I was the most afraid of, except for this more matte red here, which I personally don't use a lot, but I really am surprised every time at how much I love that cherry color. I'm going back in with my brush with that purple and just making sure that that is still a defined edge there. Okay, so now I'm going to go in to the lightest kind of golden color in the palette here called West. It's called West. I am going to use my middle finger and just press it on the inside corner of the eye and blend it into that cherry shade. So if you all have some products that you have tried that have not worked out well for you, some fails for you, leave those down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences with either the products that I mentioned or anything that you all have tried personally. That doesn't have to be what I mentioned at all. Just things that maybe you were super excited about but didn't work out for you as well. So I'm going to go in now with the dark purple. I'm going to go on the very outer edge of my lower lash line and just give a nice little bit of dimension there. And I'm going to do the same with the cherry color right towards the center of the lower lash line. Again, using my finger one so that it's nice and gentle, but also preventing any fallout. Alright, so now I'm going to finish off this look with my highlighter. Whatever eye look I'm doing, I basically always have to use highlighter because I love it and I think it just opens up my eyes and it gives that nice pop of metallic shine in the inner corner. And I like to drag it onto my lower lash line a little bit as well. And I even take a little bit of it and just dust it right underneath the brow on the brow bone. And then I'm going to finish off this look with just a little bit of highlighter right on the cheekbones, just right on the top of the cheekbone. And I'm also going to take a little bit of it right on my nose and the Cupid's bow. And one last thing, I'm going to put on another coat of mascara, a coat or two, starting with the lower lash line. And another reason why I love this mascara is that it is nice and buildable, so you can get a nice look with just 1 to 2 coats of mascara, but if you want to really pump it up, you can do that without it looking really bunchy and crunchy and clumpy and all of that business. Alright, so that completes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed me sharing some of the products that I have tried over the years that just did not end up working out for me as well as I had hoped they would. Again, if you love these products and these are your holy grail, your ride or die, keep using them, keep loving them. This is just my personal opinion, and particularly my eyelashes, how straight they are and how difficult they are to get a nice curl and shape to them. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready with me, and I hope you all are staying safe and healthy wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Before you leave, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. Thanks so much, guys. God bless. Bye.